about slapping. And yes, the first time I got slapped, I was a little stunned, and then I was like, wait a minute, that felt good. Like, I like that.
The way you said it though, she was like,
okay, right, okay, so yes, there is a way that you have to do it.
There's no way that I should date a chick if she don't know that I am part of Reckless Gentlemen.
Welcome to Reckless Gentlemen Podcast. Today we have a special guest, Miss Savvy. So today we're going to talk about
You gonna let us say hey?
yeah.
Let us
hey.
I'm here, hey.
She,
yeah.
I mean, come on,
Before we get into the topic,
I'm
before we
good.
get straight into the topic, like, let you, introduce yourself, what you have going on, and all that. Like, just tell us a little bit about who you are, so we can know, so they can know who they talking to.
So I'm Savvy. I'm originally from Chicago. I live in Houston. I am one half of the Woke and Ratchet podcast. That is no longer a thing. So I'm getting ready to drop a solo show in the fall.
Oh, that's good.
What was that podcast about, and what's your podcast gonna like?
Woke and Ratchet was just how it sounds. A combination of some woke and some ratchet.
Yeah, no. Just want you to get in front of the mic.
Yeah, so it's a combination of some woke and some ratchet. So we had, the clip that you saw. So we talked about sex. We had a lot of episodes about sex, relationships, dating.
The good stuff.
Oh, that was your podcast?
Yeah.
That clip?
Oh, I didn't know that was.
That was you?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, I see. I was looking at her face.
I didn't know that was her.
I was looking at her face.
When I sent
The hair was
you, I didn't know that was her.
Yeah.
podcast, though.
See,
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was looking at everything. So I ain't gonna lie to you.
I knew it was her,
But I didn't know it was her. So now I feel like a pervert.
I knew it was her, but I didn't know it was her podcast, though. Okay,
Yes.
that's dope.
So it was me from my podcast. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So the one that you about to do
So
by
she ain't
yourself,
no rookie.
the one you about to do solo, is it gonna be like pretty much the same type of thing, or?
Yeah. No. So it'll be some of that and some extra stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a well-evolved show. I mean, it's not all ratchet shit. So sometimes,
It's some woke shit.
there is some woke shit.
Okay. So it's kind of like regular gentlemen, you know what I mean? We got the
Why you
regular
sad?
shit, we got the gentleman shit.
You what?
I ain't said
It's the
nothing.
look, but it's the look.
I ain't said nothing.
It's the look. You look like you wanted to say something.
Oh, okay. Well.
That's Savvy. So now y'all know Savvy. Y'all make sure y'all go check out it. We definitely gonna
So
tag her
what made you move?
podcast and
Okay. Well, that's a whole story. But
Just give me the short version.
the short version is, it was time to leave Chicago, and I left.
Y'all be up there doing them funny dance. Y'all be up there doing funny dance.
What?
I know the dance he's talking about.
They be doing them funny dance.
What?
They doing them funny dances. But anyway. But that's just something I seen on YouTube. All right, but yes, okay. So your podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how many people it consist of?
So my solo show would be just me with some special guests. Some new topics. I mean, there's a whole lot more that we didn't even get to.
Well, yeah, okay. So when you plan on starting, or any time frame or anything like that?
It'll be in the fall. I want to launch
Okay,
on my
then.
birthday.
So this ain't gonna be the last time we see her. So yeah. So since you got some experience, you come on here and come on our show sometime, and we come on your show sometime. We can get my friends get with your friends,
And
your
we can
friends
be
get with my
friends.
friends. We can be friends. There you go. You know what I'm saying? That's all right. That's all right with you.
Hey.
All right then.
yeah.
All right now. So y'all want to go ahead and get started? Or?
Yeah. So I want to get started since we already on, her and her podcast. Let's get on the topic or the clip that she sent me. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? We only seen a clip,
All right.
Yeah.
but since you was the one that was talking, like, give us the rundown on what was being discussed and what was your point of view on what was being said.
And so that was a clip from an episode on like kinks and fetishes. So we were talking about things that people like to do. And so the clip that you saw, I think we were discussing like limits and things that were off limits. So one of the things we were talking about was, yes, you heard somebody mention choking.
I heard, yeah. I want to get on the part where you said you accidentally got slapped and was like, oh,
I didn't hear anything about
did
that.
I like that?
She said somebody
Yes.
slapped her.
I was like, so y'all
she liked
accidentally
it
get
until it
slapped?
actually happened.
Okay.
She didn't know she liked it until it happened.
I mean, isn't that how you figure out most things? You gotta do it.
I ain't gonna lie, a woman was I mean, she was riding me and she choked me one time and I was like, bitch, hold on.
You like
You
this?
liked it.
You like this?
See?
Again, it's like near death experiences make the nut better. It was like bro, I was in the bed like.
So what it
Nah.
is that it's what they call airplay or breath play. So that's the same with a good choke, and it's like for me, I be feeling like take me to like I want to see the light.
Was it like this? Or was it like juice?
Okay, so there's two different ways. The wrong way is this way. You can't. So if you want to choke for it to feel good, you got to choke up. It's still a good grip.
That's where I
Just
grab a
choke.
motherfucker to kiss him. I be like, you motherfucker.
See, right.
You know what I'm saying?
There you
They
go.
good though, boy. They be wet at that motherfucker. but yeah.
But does that help the choking situation?
The breath play.
No, the one you say.
Yeah, it's the choke up. Okay, so what it is that it's not like someone pushing on your sternum. So people can choke wrong. So I'm a small girl, and so if you
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I was looking at something.
Talking off camera.
God. So if you choke down and you're like pressing on the chest, that don't do nothing. Like that hurts. There's no pleasure in that. But when you choke up, it takes enough of the breath away that you can. It gives. It's like
So
a
you want to
euphoric
see baby
feeling.
Jesus?
I want to see the light, but not go into the light.
Oh yeah, you want to see the pretty
I wanna be right-
clouds,
right
but you don't want to see the gate.
Take me right
I got
there.
that
I want to
right
see it and be
over.
like, oh, no, it's time.
Oh, okay. I know it's a lot of motherfuckers out there like being choked too. I mean, it's. I heard one person say they gargle peanut butter. I mean, but that's another stuff. That's another subject. So
That's
I don't know what
how I
kind of
feel
kinks
about
y'all wouldn't be having in the bedroom, because y'all be having some serious stuff going in the bedroom. Me and Derek about to order some cock cameras and
Some
when they
what?
come- Cock cameras.
Wait a minute, bro. When you start talking about cock,
What?
Just say a GoPro.
don't throw my name in there with you. Just talk about that solo. Don't say me and Derek.
But the girl about to order, you know what I'm
They said
saying?
you instead of me.
Okay,
The girl
so
about
there's
to
a
order.
GoPro.
That's what they call it?
The GoPro.
No,
is,
GoPro is like
yeah. It's
You go
just-
dick. Well, fuck.
I mean, I'm sure that they've developed it to, make it do what it do. But
Because
yeah.
I'm childish. I'll do it. You ever seen Jackass? You know how they get the clippers? And I'm gonna be like, She's like, yeah. So,
See, then no, you don't need a dick cam.
what?
No.
That'd be good OnlyFans material.
I don't know. I don't.
You just slide the phone up
Women
under
would
the-
pay
Just
for it.
slide the phone. That's right.
You know, I'd be like, open wide, here come the helicopter. You know what I mean?
This-
What?
So the
Personal
episode
session.
the episode was about limits.
Yes,
So-
we're talking about like kinks and fetishes and.
What is the actual limit though? So choking, slight choking is okay, and if it's done the wrong way. But what is the limit? What is the no? Like what is this not?
I mean,
Choking is okay, but
I know
this
one
is not
thing.
okay.
I
if
don't
they
like.
pass out.
No, I'm not. I understand.
I
If
ain't
they
joking
pass
about
out, of course
Okay,
that's not okay.
right.
But I'm saying,
Okay.
what is the episode? You say the episode was about limits.
So
What is the no go? What is the limit?
So no goes for me because it's personal. So yes, I talked about slapping, and yes, the first time I got slapped, I was a little stunned, and then I was like, wait a minute, that felt good. Like I like that.
The way you said it though, she was like,
Okay, right. Okay, so yes, there is a way that you have to do it. So you can't just like slap somebody like you arguing on the street. No. But to get a good one, it's like a slap and then you bring it around and you just grab the face. It's like the same way that you like to choke. You said you choke her when you kiss her. It's that same, it's the power exchange in that moment.
So you're okay with the slap, but not the
Not
super
fuck out of here.
aggressive slap. So you gotta
so it
slap
gotta be like a number
No,
two
it's
You gotta
okay.
slap.
slap it and keep your
So-
hand.
It gotta be
You
like a
have to
number
slap
two
and keep
slap.
your
your
hand.
hand in the caress.
So, but it's still different because for me, I like stuff like that. Like I like what they call impact play. Like I like to be spanked. I like things like that. So it's not like I like it when it hurts a little bit. So, I mean,
Right.
you talk about limits, it's personal.
That's right.
Somebody else,
It's not
they
the
may
same
not be
thing.
able
And
to
you
do
look
it.
It's
so
gonna be different.
innocent.
Yeah.
I am.
She looks so innocent.
I am.
I saw
Did you
a
read
meme.
my shirt?
Oh, yeah, she looks so innocent. I mean,
I am.
oh shit! Oh man! Oh,
Slapping
boy,
us
you
in the
gonna
nose,
get
we
it?
might have a flashback. Somebody done had some domestic abuse
And
situation.
for some people, it is. So, like, I have a girl, and for her, she was in a domestic violence relationship, but
Yeah, you
actually,
gotta ask people.
for her, rough sex is a go for her at this point. But it's a partner that she trusts that was able to get her to that point that it was like not viewed as
Yeah, because sometimes them
abuse.
can cause them triggers, man.
Yeah.
Them triggers, and you be like, what's wrong with you? Yeah, don't you ever hit me in my daddy. Don't you ever hit me again. Don't you ever hit me. So that's, some people crazy, man. That happened to me one time. I ain't know her history.
See, no, that's
I ain't
why
know
it-
her history, but that motherfucker.
No, you gotta know the person that
Yeah.
you're dealing with.
So for you know what I'm saying, she giving us her limits or whatever. But
Yes.
I want to get on us though. Like, what's your limits? Like,
Man.
what is a no go
What's
for
a
you?
no?
Don't touch my ass, bro. I
That's
mean,
amen.
I mean, don't touch my
That's
ass.
me.
Don't even look like you try to caress my ass. That is a violation of Negronomics 2-3 section code.
I don't have a problem with my ass being gripped. It's just like
it depends,
Certain
bro.
part of my ass. For one,
It's a difference between grip and caress.
stay away from the middle.
You can't trust these girls, man.
Leave the
You
middle
can't
of my
trust
ass alone.
So
Okay.
Can't trust
sometimes, bro, let me
You
tell
can
you.
grab a cheek. You can
One
grab a cheek.
female grab my
Don't
ass.
touch
You
the
know how
middle.
you grab a female. You know how y'all like your ass grab when y'all riding or something like
Mhm.
that. Don't be spreading my ass, man. That irritates. No, you fucked up the whole
if she
mood.
spread
Now
your
I'm about
ass-
to go to the kitchen and get a glass of water and sit on the couch and play.
She
Call
spread
of
your
Duty.
ass, bro.
Bro.
That's a fight.
Bro,
If she spread your cheeks,
bro,
that's a
bro, it irritated my soul.
She don't respect
So
you.
did you stop it?
I was done.
She don't respect you if she spread your cheeks.
I was
She
done.
don't respect you.
Bro, she was like into it. I don't think she meant to do it. I think she was trying to, and I was like,
She
what
was
the fuck
trying to
you
pull
doing?
you in and she ended
What
up
the fuck you doing?
spreading the cheeks.
Bro, that is,
Ooh.
and spitting. I don't like
That's
that
a straight
spitting
elbow.
shit. Don't spit nowhere. Don't.
Hold on.
I might
Hold
have
on.
a spit.
Hold on.
Hey, no, hold on.
I'm good with
No.
spit.
Spitting while giving me head is a different thing.
Oh,
But spitting in
Nah, I
my
like
mouth,
that.
you want me to spit in your mouth? Nigga, you better take your coronavirus.
don't intentionally spit in my mouth, but if some spit happened to get in my mouth from us kissing it,
Kissing is spit always gonna get in your mouth.
Yeah.
But I'm talking
That's
about you be like,
different.
open your mouth, nigga.
just
No.
open your mouth and spit. Nah.
There's a way to spit in somebody's mouth that's
Oh,
not
you
disrespectful.
So you like
No, listen. Let me.
you
Okay,
spit
let
in
me.
somebody, have you
let
spit
me
in somebody's mouth?
yes, but let me preface this by saying a lot of shit happened with one particular partner, and that was where our trust level was, and that's how comfortable we were with one another. The shit that I did with him when we were together, I probably wouldn't do because it's a different
You gotta make it.
scenario. No, and I wouldn't even try to change somebody into wanting them to do. It was a time and place in life, and it happened, and now we've both moved on. And I'm sure he's out there doing
Spitting
those
in
things.
somebody's mouth.
Spitting in somebody else's
Or
mouth
getting
and
some
slapping
spit.
them and choking. Yeah.
So I wanted to get to you.
Oh shit.
So what's the limit?
My boy.
Yes.
What's your ins and outs,
What's your
KG?
limits?
Yes.
What's your limits?
First of all, I can't slap. I'm very heavy-handed, and
That's
it's hard
fine.
for me to control this power in his hand. So I can't
You
slap.
got them old man hands.
I can't slap.
You can.
And have you ever seen somebody get punched in the back of the head while getting hit from the back?
Who likes
I seen some videos. I seen some videos.
Hold on.
I'm asking you that.
But we
There
talking
are
about
videos.
you.
We asking
Talking
you. What
about
the hell that got to do with you?
Yeah, what
Like,
is your limits?
your wife punching
Man, it
you?
looks entertaining.
Is
What
she
are your-
punching you?
What is your do's and don'ts?
She can't punch me.
Oh, what are your don'ts?
What?
What are your don'ts? What can't she do?
No booty play.
Mm-hmm.
You spit in my mouth, I'm gonna be mad at you for like 37 months. And you might not get sex for another 6 months. Cause I ain't playing them games. Please don't slap me. It's gonna bring back memories of stuff that I don't like, and I'm gonna be. I don't like to be touched in the face. Do not touch my
Oh.
That's me, man.
Do not touch my face. Don't touch
Please
my
don't
Okay,
touch
well
my
see,
face.
those are limits.
Caress me, girl.
face. He gay. I mean, that's
Caress me, girl.
weird.
You ain't need that Prince look. Girl, come on with it. I'm sorry, but just don't do no gay shit. I'm sorry.
Don't play with
Me.
me.
Don't need no hard slaps to my face.
I'm still trying to get out what in the head. You get punched in the back of the head.
I seen like a meme and some videos, and they looked interesting.
I seen some videos of a woman that asking for to punch her. Like,
Yeah,
punch her.
yes, when she was with the two dudes.
Yeah, she
and
was
they
getting
was
punched in the
wailing on
ribs.
that bitch.
I'm
They
trying
was
to see
punching
why
in
the
the
fuck,
ribs.
how did y'all come upon that video?
X and XX, boy.
Y'all watch some weird shit.
Somebody sent it to me.
I seen it.
But yeah,
She was
So,
a Caucasian
Dad, what's-
lady.
You ain't out the club, nigga. What's yours?
it was a translucent one.
She was.
But what you
Yeah.
got?
You ain't out the club. What's yours?
Mine is pretty much the same shit. Like I don't have a problem with my ass being touched. Like I don't have a problem with grabbing my ass. But of course, stay away from the middle. There's certain parts of the middle that don't touch. You can grab a cheek, but don't touch. I don't want to be spit on. Now I don't want to be spit. No spit in my mouth. Can't spit in my mouth.
But you can spit on that.
Facts.
I mean, it's a limit to
for
that
me.
too for me. It's a limit to that because
Okay,
I don't like
so
my-
that brings me to another question. Can head ever be too sloppy?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, man.
I don't want that shit dripping down my balls.
I don't want it going in my butt crack.
But I don't want it down my ass.
I don't
That's
want it
the
going in
same
my butt
thing.
crack.
Because if it's there, it's there
A
too.
slippery butt crack is not what a man needs.
That is disgusting.
I don't want it all the way down my ass. I don't want to lay or sit in a puddle of saliva.
I was getting head in the car one day, and that's why I had like a Buick, the Buick disabled, and you know, it got them leather seats. It got them leather seats, and she was saying,
Girl,
and
you know I did the car.
No, I'm just saying in this car.
And the butt. I mean, she was so sloppy with it in the
He
back
was
seat,
slipping and
and the
sliding.
damn seat. Damn, hold on, girl. Come on, hold on. And then it was like in between my ass cheeks, and it was just
Okay.
too fucking
So,
much.
as long as I've been doing this poll, y'all are numbers 2, 3, and 4 that says that it can't. Anybody else I asked? Because I had one guy say that he don't like
That
sloppy
nigga must
head.
have an extra pair of
We
drawers.
grown men.
So,
Right.
no. I'm
You gonna get
saying,
some. You gonna get
I've
some
had
on the
one
phone.
person
Now, you
say,
can slob on it all. You know if I'm
Niggas would
standing up. If
definitely
I'm
say
standing up.
they wanted it, or it came. It's no such thing as too wet and all that kind of shit. There, yes, that shit is just to excite the women, to make them feel like, oh, okay, they like it extra wet. Man, I'm telling you,
Dudes will say
there's plenty of them niggas on there that was lying.
I asked.
They was saying
This is a poll that I do
And they was
with
lying.
guys very frequently because I had one guy that said like no, he don't want like
And he was
sloppy
being
head.
honest. He was
And
being
then
honest.
some
The rest
niggas
of them
like,
have a
no.
problem with lying.
Okay. Oh,
Niggas be having an
She's
extra.
never heard it. She's never heard it because niggas lie.
See, now, no Crystal
Because
don't count.
niggas lie.
No Crystal don't count.
Why she don't count?
The Crystal nasty.
She said that she's
I
never
love
heard
you,
of.
Crystal. I love you, but you nasty. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, just sloppy enough to keep your hands. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
That's all you need.
That's what I'm saying. You don't gotta be like all goddamn time. What the hell? It's wet enough.
Oh, God.
You don't need it that wet.
That's
Like,
a lot of
you want it
stinky.
moist, you want it wet.
FYI.
Yeah.
I don't think shit on my butt cracks.
Smell it.
Balls. Nah, I'm
So
good.
much spit to I smell your breath. Like,
So let me ask you a question.
Do the
Okay.
song.
I'm about to get you with this one.
Okay, let's see.
You ever licked on the gooch?
Yes. You thought I was gonna say no?
Why knew she was gonna say yes.
That damn shirt, she nasty.
We done went back to the gooch. Okay.
She said, I'm just saying I had to ask, man.
I'm sorry, I don't like it. It's too close to my ass.
I'm
Stop.
sorry.
What you doing down there?
I don't-
Why are you so low? Stop.
A female did it.
You done passed
I mean,
the
she
balls
tried.
today? I
She
already
tried.
don't like too
See,
much
first of
on my
all,
balls.
why the fuck is you going down between the balls and the ass anyway? I mean, what the fuck?
Because
is
they be
that
trying to
do?
explore.
Like,
You can't trust
I don't
me.
like too much on my balls anyway. My shit.
I think women be
my
trying
balls
to
are
test
sensitive.
niggas, see if they
Yeah.
gay.
Stay away from them.
It ain't even test. It's just they want to.
Let me see if I
See,
let me get close to this nigga booty hole. What he do?
I was about to make a whole nother comment, but that'll take this conversation way
Make all
around
the
the
comments
clock.
you want.
Make
This is
the comment.
reckless.
We
gentlemen.
go.
So-
Make your comments.
No.
Okay.
So my comment is, you just said that women try to see if a man is gay. And the thing about it is, whether you want to believe it or not, I don't peg men. But I have friends that peg, and the guys that they peg want to be pegged by women. It's not the desire to be with a man. It's the desire to have the prostate
That's the
stroke.
desire to want a dick in their ass. That's what it is.
Desire.
That's the same fucking meaning to me. Hey, don't be trying to come up here with that logical shit.
I'm just
Look, you didn't see that? She was like, it's a woman.
I just don't want to touch the
But
subject.
it's not a real
I
dick.
don't want to touch the subject. I don't want to offend anybody.
Yeah,
I'm not for being paid.
No.
None of that.
If you want to get paid,
I don't.
I've never
That's
paid.
your thing.
That's your prerogative.
That's your thing.
That's your
I
prerogative.
have my personal ideas and feelings about it, but I'm not gonna expressly
But-
for those guys that like.
if we ever had a video
There.
deleted, we ain't going to have no more.
But yeah. But anyway, you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
We just started.
You hear what she just said? She just tried to cover it up. We was like, it's a woman, but it's not a real dick. It's something like a dick, but it's not
I
a real
mean, it
dick.
doesn't necessarily have to be.
Then what are you gonna put in there then?
Pickle?
It's not.
Well, listen.
It has to be something with the shape of,
All it needs to be is symmetrical.
and that's exactly what a penis is.
All right then. Next time.
Right. Like I said, I don't have a desire to. I don't want. I
Will
feel like
Smith
I'm
like
too
that kind of
small.
stuff.
Will Smith got money, so people don't give a damn.
That is true.
Shit, you got money, do what the hell you want
The
to do.
crazy thing is, why y'all say Will do that? Will ain't nobody been in that man's bedroom.
He told everybody.
He said that.
He
for
said
real?
like, what did he say?
Did he say that for real? Is this just
Will
speculation?
Smith said his back door is open and all. I'm sorry, Will, if you see this. No, he didn't say that.
Let's not talk about it.
He didn't say that.
Alright,
We might get to
so-
a point where we need Will one day, hopefully.
I love
right
Will,
along.
man.
Yes, let's move on.
Right, moving right along.
Keep Will out your mouth.
Yeah. Who said that?
I don't know.
All right.
Okay, so y'all, any other questions from the clip?
I mean,
Nah, I think we went around
Okay.
and answer them all as far
Alright.
as the clip goes. So
Choke, slap,
that was,
punch in the back of the head, punch in the ribs.
yeah, they
Mhm.
all of that.
I
shit.
mean, yeah.
Know your partner, man.
Yeah.
Know your partner. And the thing about it also is like people gotta be. You gotta communicate, yes, that, and gotta be honest with you. Before you be honest with your partner, you gotta be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are not honest enough with themselves to be like, yeah, I like that shit. Now let me go ahead and tell my partner I like it too, so I can have the most extreme pleasure I want when it comes to our sexual experiences. A lot of people don't be honest with themselves, so they can't be honest with them partners. Because a lot of people don't want to be judged. Like, damn, I might want to be paid, but I don't know how she gonna feel.
be like, babe,
if I
I'm
tell
putting
her
my
that.
finger.
How do you talk
Booty
somebody
hole.
into that? Like, baby, let me just play with your booty hole real quick.
Yeah, baby.
Let me tell you, if that
In
nigga
the
never
girl
had
voice,
desire,
though. In
if
the
he
girl's
never had a
voice.
desire, if he had a desire of it, and she asks, then that's probably he's probably gonna be more open to saying, okay, let's go ahead and do it.
How do you start that conversation? How do you start any of that
I
conversation?
don't think that I could. Like, I'm not gonna ask somebody like, let me stick some to your booty, because I mean.
Some
I know
girls are
somebody-
bold.
I know
I
somebody
mean,
that
no,
said,
some are.
I know
I'm just
somebody that
saying.
said they want to. They have a desire to do it, but they could never date the guy that they did it to. Like, it's just,
See, that's
it's
the
just
messed up thing
dominating
right
point.
there.
It's just she
That's messed up.
just want to dominate him in that manner, but she don't want to date. She could never date a man that would allow her to do that.
Dominate me.
So that sounds like. What in the world are you doing?
I mean,
That sounds like when that guys that say like, oh, I want to have a threesome, but I'm not having one with my girl. Like, if you can't
Hold on.
video,
In which way? In which way we talking?
Like, do he want to have another dude or he want to have another girl?
Oh my
Because how could
lord.
you not want to do it with your girl if it's another girl? Now you have a desire to do it with another guy. And I'm
some niggas
No.
just like to watch, man.
No, but
Let me bring Marcus in real quick.
Then Marcus coming in with that man Nico and she in there getting clapped. Oh, Jesus! And then you be looking like,
As a dude, how do you even choose another man? Like,
No.
How do you choose a
hey, this shit happened to me before, bro.
nigga chose
This
you?
shit, the
man?
female walked over to me. Remember? We had went to a club and we thought we was going to a birthday party. And the dude walked over to me and said, the girl walked over to me and was like, hey, how you doing? I was like, hey, how you doing? Happy birthday. And she was like, yeah. And she's like, can you come with me? And I was like, sure. So we walking. And then walk up to this big 6'8" nigga, big 350 pound nigga, and I'm like, what going on? Like, this is my husband. And I'm like, hey, how you doing? And he was like, hey, how you doing? I'm my husband. No, he's like, you don't even know why you over here, huh? I say, nah. He was like, the people that she likes, she brings to me. And I was like,
well, she chose you then.
she chose me.
But
the nigga wanted me to have sex with his wife.
But that, I mean, some people, some couples are that way. My concern was,
and I was brand new, and I was like,
if the man choose you, that's my concern. Cause I'm like, what makes a nigga, like, what does he look at and be like, yeah, he good enough for my woman. Like, what makes me good enough? Like, what are you looking at?
He got a big dick.
Women be doing that though. They will look at you. We talking about a dude though.
What makes a man choose another man? I understand why a woman would choose another man.
I hope no man ain't around here talking about it like he got some big dick energy.
That's my concern. Like, if a man choose you, I would be like, because I wouldn't even feel comfortable. Because bro, I'm like, what are you doing while I'm doing this with your girl? Like,
He looking at you.
What are you doing?
I hope a man ain't around here talking about,
at?
hey baby, he look like he got some big dick energy.
Wait, I'm too old for all the extracurricular activity. All they get now is 20 minutes.
Damn.
I didn't even hear what.
She basically said she ain't gonna be fucking
That's how
you
it is
all
at the swingers club. Yes, it is like that at the swingers club.
I don't know nothing about those.
I had this was years ago before I had gave my life to Christ.
Hallelujah.
I had a dude hit me up on Facebook, like, and it was an older guy. He told me, he was like,
was he
my wife-
translucent or was he black?
he was actually black.
Okay,
And he
continue.
was like,
This is what people.
he was like, my wife showed concerning you, and I'm getting older now, because he had a younger wife, and he was like, I'm getting older now, and I'm not really able to keep up and perform with her for her the way that she wants, and she showed interest in you. And he was like, can we meet? Because she wants to. And I was like, I don't know, bro. Like, what kind of shit? Like, I felt scared. He was like, what area are you? And I'm like, I'm in North Houston. He was like, you know where Greens Point is at? And I was like, yeah. He's like, well, we're in Spring. We're not too far from there. He's like, can we meet at the Whataburger by Greens Point Mall? And I was like, nah, no sir, no thanks. Like, nah. Because now I'm like, what makes you hit me up and ask me to meet me so you can take me to a location to do
Things with
It's
your
not
wife.
as
your wife? You know what, sir?
What is the word for that? It's a word for that. I can't.
The
A
word,
cuckold. Yes.
the
a
word is
cuckold.
no. The word is no. That's what
You
the
know
word
what's
is.
funny? I had one of those situations too.
Yes.
But the girl, this was back in the days
Before marriage.
before marriage.
I understand.
Yeah, this way before
Y'all
marriage.
trip me out when y'all do that shit.
Way back there.
I got to reference things, man. This was before I got
Yeah.
Christ to Christ.
Yeah.
I wasn't always who I am right now, but now
Yeah, you know,
What are you
I mean, they know already.
we walk and talk.
I'm heavily led by
They
Jesus.
know already.
No, people
Y'all done said it for the
intentionally
17th
misunderstand
time.
everything.
They will.
You
never
have
know what it's
to
gonna
have
go.
to clarify
You
these
never know where
days.
it's gonna go. You know what I mean? And I'm heavily led by Christ now, so I want to make sure that is in the
First and
forefront.
foremost.
You know what I'm saying? Because there was a point in time where I wasn't who I am today.
That
Yeah,
happens.
I was
Growth.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. And
Reform.
Oh, y'all
times where,
definitely wouldn't like me
I
before
did some
Christ.
things. I did some things.
No, I'm a reform.
Y'all definitely wouldn't like me
I
before
was
Christ.
awarded with some
But I'm
activities
still under
that
construction.
some maybe.
You're working
I'm
for
still under construction. Everybody ain't perfect.
Oh, we all
But
under
I'm
construction,
aiming
bro.
to be
We
perfect.
There
all
you
under construction, but we can definitely tell about our times. And I know I
Had some times.
Come on back, nigga. I don't even like the way you saying that. Come on back.
All right, before we go
Open
too
your eyes. Come right, open your eyes.
Before we go
Okay.
too far, I really want to jump on this, you know what I'm saying, on this topic that you made, that you posted about a woman.
Yeah.
Like, you know when a woman is is interested in another man
Oh yeah.
because she showed, I guess, less.
She
interest.
changed.
No,
She changed the way in which she acted with,
Yeah. Yeah.
with you.
A man knows when a woman is interested in another man.
Backhand.
And for me, and I said for me personally,
Yo, Atkins, bro.
If-
Stop talking about my military days, bro.
and I said for me personally,
That's what the Navy was for.
if I get that feeling like, hey man, if you the woman that I'm dating is interested in another dude, first of all, I ain't gonna do nothing without any fucking evidence.
Okay.
But if I see it, point blank, period, you know when somebody change what they do and stuff like that. So if I see somebody interested in somebody else, I'm finna bag the fuck off. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Are you
By
talking
nature,
about?
we're creatures of
yeah.
habit.
By
Yeah.
93. But so it was a lot of people on my post. This that damn.
A lot of women
I
that
didn't
were
even
mostly
read all
saying
of
that
it.
they are okay
I mean-
and they understand why, you know what I'm saying, why women are serial daters. Like when it comes to dating multiple men or multiple people, regardless. I mean, across the board. You know what I mean, men or women. And I don't know. I just personally, I hate saying me personally. That's like
It is.
me is
Thank
personal.
Thank
You
you.
know what I'm saying? But personally, I don't agree. I don't agree with serial dating.